Do all of your drawings end up looking like this? Well, today I'm going to be showing you some small steps you can take to really make a big difference in your art. The first thing that I'm quote-unquote fixing is the chicken scratching that I've done on the face. What that means is I drew a lot of small lines instead of one big line for the face. So other than that, I am also adding a circle so I can know how big the head is and I can place the hair on top of it. As you can see, now I'm using longer and more consistent lines for the face. I also added a flat line on the bottom of the face for the chin, or else it's gonna look really sharp. Another thing that I did was add the ears. According to the angle in which I drew this face, the top of the ears should be aligned with the bottom of the eyes, and the ears should end where the nose ends. Now for the lips, I kind of drew the mouth and then shaded the lips on top of it. I didn't draw the boundaries first because I feel like it kind of makes the lips harder to draw. I used to hate drawing noses, but then I came up with a way of drawing them that wasn't really complicated. Basically, you draw a circle and then you draw the nostrils below the circle and the edges of the nose around the circle. Then you draw two small lines near the eyes in the middle of the eyebrows, just like how I'm drawing them. What I try to do for the eyes is I try to make them a bit more realistic. My drawings are stylized, but in the end everything is based off of real life. And in real life you can't really open your eyes that wide. So I first narrow down the eyes while keeping the round shape that I give to them. And a really important step here is to draw the eyes at the same time. If you draw one eye first and the second eye later, then they're probably going to end up looking really different from each other. Another important thing to remember to draw is the eyelids. They make your drawing look way more 3D. Next, I'm fixing the eyebrows. I draw them more closely to the eyes and make them a bit thicker. Next, I'm adjusting the shape of the face. You should always be open to making changes if you find that something is feeling a bit off. Another mistake that I noticed a lot of beginners make, and I did also myself, was making the neck too thin. The neck would be so thin that it probably wouldn't be able to support the head. I also make an attempt at drawing the collarbones, but later I just cover them up with her shirt. Now another really important thing. Remember at the start I drew a circle on the head so I would be able to draw the hair? It was so that the gap between the hair and the head isn't like too small. You can make it really big and you can really get away with it, but making it too small makes the drawing look really weird. So here I'm drawing the hair. I made the generalized shape on top of the head, and then for the bangs I grouped the hair into different groups and drew it like that. You don't have to draw every single separate strand, and you should make sure that the direction in which the hair is going feels natural. After this, I'm just erasing my guidelines so that I can proceed on to the next step, which is shading. Okay, so before shading, I'm sort of just darkening all of the things that I've already drawn. For example, the eyes, and I really want the eyes to pop, so I'm darkening them the most, and the mouth and the hair and all that, so that when I shade the drawing it doesn't kind of blend in. For the hair, I'm kind of darkening the places that won't be affected by the light, considering that the light source is right in front of the face of the girl we're drawing, and the places that are affected by the light, I'm leaving them blank. You can erase it if you want later, but I prefer to leave them blank. After that, I'm just adding the blush and all of the shading where I think the shading should be, the places that won't get as much light. And then again, I'm darkening the places in the hair that won't get light. I just wanted to remind you guys that the easiest way to support me is to subscribe to my channel and like the video so it's promoted to other people through the YouTube algorithm. It really helps out small creators like me. And that's it. I hope that this tutorial did help you a little bit, because my only goal is to kind of spread my own knowledge to other people that need it. And if you guys have any suggestions for tutorials or anything that you might want me to upload, then make sure to leave them in the comments.